we as human beings need to eat in order to survive. And if we don't do this, we tend to get tired and angry, and that will cause us to be hangry. And we don't always make our own food because we don't want to take the time and effort to do so. We want to be able to have it as quickly as possible, so we go out and eat at times. And we always don't know what we want to eat, so we go off of the pictures and advertisements that they have at the places that we're eating at. And we look at them and think, oh, that looks good and delicious, or that one looks good and delicious. We go off of what the picture's showing us. So when we order that, we're expecting it to look like the picture. But a lot of the times, when you go out to eat, it doesn't look like the picture. And it's very disappointing and very sad that what you were expecting to get isn't the reality of what you're getting. And it's disappointing and terrible that the businesses do this to customers. And I want to be able to discuss the details about how they're doing this and the rules and everything. And hopefully be able to get everyone on board to getting the food advertising companies to advertise correctly and truthfully. And there are actually laws about food advertising regarding false advertising for it. And these organizations that make sure these things are done correctly and no one's breaking the rules are the FTC and the FDA. For the FTC, the Federal Trade Commissions, they establish regulations that apply to all advertisement, including fast food businesses. And advertisements cannot be misleading, according to what they say, and cannot make false claims or claims that advertisers cannot back up or cannot be unfair. Unfair advertising is advertising that may cause injury to consumers or that is unfairly manipulative. And they particularly focus on making sure that children aren't targeted, because that would be unfair for them. And it's very damaging when people do this, and it can cause actually hundreds of dollars in fines and law breaking as you do this. And for the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, they provide additional regulations for food advertisements. They say that people can't claim that their food is better than anything like that or misleading from other things when it's not. An example would be if they say a product is made completely out of beef, but it's made out of something else than beef. Or another one is if they say this food has less calories than something else, but it actually doesn't have less calories, it might have more or something like that. And they can't do that. That's false advertisement. And then just the FDA has the power to tell the advertisers to pull advertisements and to fine companies for the violations. So these are serious things that people should be avoiding, and people are doing it out there. So one of the things that recently came out was the Burger King taco. And if you can see from this picture right here, the one right here is the one that the advertisement is showing, but the one right here is the one that a lot of people are seeing when they get the taco. And it's pretty misleading because it doesn't even look the same. And this is a review actually by these people that bought Burger King taco and weren't very satisfied with what they saw.
No, we've seen the pictures of this, and it looks very appealing to the eye. You see that picture? For $1, you'll go out and you buy a few and enjoy it. I feel like we've been catfished.
Right? You get fooled with, oh, that picture looks nice. It doesn't look nothing like that picture.
There's nothing. We've been bamboozled.
The taco is brown and it has this, like, all this grease where the grease is sitting right there. You see it? As you can see, this is where the meat is sitting right there.
No, for me,
Guys, this is a fail. Not Colonel Zane approved.
Not Colonel Zane approved. When you get the actual taco, it does not look like the picture. The ground paste that they're using, the lettuce, and I understand it's $1, so how much can you expect?
You get what you pay for.
No, come on, but something close to the picture. It's like you go to a car sales guy and he advertises one car and then he switches on you. That's bait and switch. I feel like this is bait and switch.
So from that video, you can see that they were very disappointed. She felt that she was catfished or bait and switched, which are perfect examples actually, because in those type of terms for catfishing, a lot of people are expecting to meet this one person that they see the profile pictures and everything, and it's actually not them, it's someone completely different. So it's just very misleading and misdirecting. And I liked her example of the switch and bait too with the car. You're going to be expecting to get the car that you see. If they switch it on you, that's completely just unfair and just shouldn't be allowed. And there's actually, for the food advertisement company, they allow the photographers to do pretty much whatever they want to make the food look appealing. And this is a video actually that shows the methods and stuff that food industries have done to be able to make their food appealing to people. So and as you can see from those, they do completely different things than just making the food as is to make it look appealing. It doesn't even look like the real thing once you get it. And it's just falsely advertising the image of how the food should look. And it's just very disappointing that food industries do this. Just mislead you, misguide you into thinking you're getting one thing, then you get something else. And one of the things that I actually like about Japan, if you've ever been there, many of you I'm sure haven't, but if you go there and you see like they have little molds and stuff of how the food's supposed to look or the pictures, and pretty much every time the picture matches with how the food actually looks. And it's amazing and incredible that they're able to do this. And there's actually this video right here that this lady, she sees that the food matches with the picture, and it's incredible. So here's the video.
Just meet reality in Japan. It's the real thing, guys. When have you ever in your life, ever seen an advertisement for food and you've gotten the food and it's looked the same? Never. I've never had. This is the first time that it's looked identical.
And for her, she said it's never happened, you know, and really around here, it really never does happen. And what I want just to be able to let everyone be aware of and persuade everyone to do is just to help make the food industry, the advertising companies, correctly advertise how the food's supposed to look, or make the food look better to match the picture, you know. And it's just disappointing that they do this, and I just hope that the food industry can be able to work on this and to make sure that they're not deceiving people, because deception is a very terrible thing, and it's sad that they do this. And a lot of times too, it's targeted because of, for the Burger King one, it's so cheap, so it's targeted more for people who can't afford as much expensive food, so that would be like the kids and stuff. So as they do this, it's targeting them, harming them, and it's not doing good for them, seeing that, oh, in real life pictures don't match what my reality is supposed to be. So I just ask everyone to do their best to go out and make a difference and stop falsely advertising your things as well, and help the food industries to stop as well.